Hey everybody, this is John. Today I wanted to go over shoulder health and how we would maintain shoulder health in the facility. Now, there's a bunch of different ways you can go with this. Obviously, we need your shoulder to be strong so that we don't get it injured, but there's a few things that we would focus on, kind of upfront, big, wide-ranging ideas. Now, every joint has its specific requirements. So my knee requires stability, then my hip requires mobility, and it flip-flops up your body, each one requiring one more than the other. Your shoulder, though, requires both. So your shoulder can do this and then go all the way around. Okay, so it needs mobility, but also too, if it's not stable enough, okay, then you could have issues that way too. So it needs to kind of have the perfect balance of, you need to be having the mobility to where we can go all the way up and you can go all the way around, okay, as best you can. But then also too, if you're too mobile, then we can have dislocations where someone can go like this and their arm can dislocate, or if they go against, say, an athlete pushes somebody, their arm can dislocate. But also, if you're too tight, or you don't have enough mobility, you reaching in the back of your car, your backseat of your car and trying to lift something out can then bother you or hurt you because you're too tight and you can't get yourself in a good position. So with the majority of our people that come to the facility, a lot of them are just normal people, say over 35. Some have exercised their whole life, some have never exercised, but for the most part, most people need more mobility. So a lot of people are kind of like this, just kind of how our posture is anyways. So we would say, hey, what's the requirement that person needs? So one, I'd say, hey, do they need more mobility or they need more stability? Okay, majority of the time it's more mobility, because like I said, we're all like this, so we want them to open up. So we're gonna work on drills to get them up and open, also increase their strength in their upper back. Then when it comes to doing those drills, usually we like to do them, say, during a pressing thing where they're gonna be using those muscles anyways, their shoulders. So say we are going through a workout, we're gonna do bench press. They're gonna lay on their back, they're gonna bench press up and down. Say they do 5 reps. An easy way to kind of help your shoulders and keep them healthy is we like to do the opposite of that movement for about double the volume that you did pressing wise. So kind of a good golden rule. Say they bench press 5 reps. Okay, then from there, we'd have them go right into, say, building their upper back or a movement that kind of requires them to squeeze their shoulder blades together, get their shoulder blades moving on their rib cage. So we like to do band pull aparts. They're also very easy. Here, squeezing stomach tight, we're pulling apart, we're building our upper back, increasing that mobility so our chest is up, okay, which is gonna then get us in a better position for our bench press soon. Then we'd like to add, say, a stretch that would get us into a better position for benching. So we like the wide chest stretch, another exercise that's very easy. You would go arms up, okay, up as high as we can, then we would fall forward, and that's gonna force your shoulder blades to come together. It's gonna open you up, so when we go into another bench press, we're in a better position, okay, we can squeeze back and then press, because the more that we go like this, the more we keep our pecs being tight, pulling forward, okay, the more that it's gonna bother our shoulders. So typically, pressing movements are what bother shoulders the most. So that's an idea of like, hey, that's what we would do programming wise. So when you come to the gym and you're pressing, just know the other things that you're doing outside of that are to, one, help your shoulders stay healthy, bulletproof your upper back, which then helps your shoulders overall stay healthy, but then getting in a better position and increasing that motion or the mobility in your shoulders to keep them healthy overall. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask and we'll help you out.